Yep. And that's basically how it goes, man. When I was younger, my mom used to always go into this Asian market at the mall where they had all kind of hair products and grease and Jerry curl activator, everything you wanted for your black hair, right? And the thing about the Asian lady, the Korean lady worked in there, she made no secret that she was following me around that store. Now, if I go to 7-Eleven or a gas station or a corner store, liquor store where Middle Eastern men work in there, or Middle Eastern women work in there, they don't follow me around the store. They might be watching me, but they're not going to make it obvious. They're going to have a camera up there, or somebody act like they refilling the refrigerator or freezer with beer or something, and occasionally peek their head over. But this Asian lady was actually up on my behind, up on my bumper, right? And she made no secret that she was following me around the store. Meaning that in her mind, the only thing I was good at was stealing. That I could not afford anything in that store. I was only there to steal. But I can guarantee you, at the end of the day, when them agents count that money for that hair product in that store, the majority of DNA on them dollar bills is another African American. But the respect they show to us is that the only thing we good at is stealing because we can't afford most of that stuff in there. And if we can, we're not going to spend the money in there. How ironic that the majority of money they get during the day is from African Americans because basically where they put their shops at, right up in the hood, right? But anyway, that's not the story I want to talk about. The whole point is that on average, it says African Americans in the year 2009 spent $507 billion on hair products. In 2008, it was $435 billion. What that's telling me is that each year we spend more and more money on hair products and beauty products. And I can guarantee you, now men do it too, but I can guarantee you, no man today ain't going to the store buying no Jerry curl activator. You understand me? No dude is buying no fake dreads, right? We ain't buying no synthetic dreads. We ain't buying no high top fade. We ain't buying nothing fake in our hair, right? Only thing we do is go pay to get twisted up or cut off. Can't say that too much about the African American woman. Because these women will spend $500 million on hair products alone, right? But go in a refrigerator, you see probably a half container of Kool-Aid, some gum and cheese, and don't let it be the middle of the month because you ain't gonna see nothing in that refrigerator. Because why? Because majority of the money went on their hairdo. Now I know what you're saying. How can you be so generalized and speak so badly about the black woman? Because statistics speak for themselves. And basically, when you as a black woman has a net worth of $5, that's a doggone shame when we spend that much money on hair products. What y'all need to do is go up to God, slap him up in his face, and say, God, why you gave me this hair that I don't like? Why didn't you give me the hair straight like I want? No. You look in the mirror, look at your hair, and say, I don't like what God gave me on my head. You need to get on your knees and thank God for your naps. It's a reason he gave you naps, man. We came from a country where we needed naps, man. If you came from Africa, where it's so hot, your neck had to be exposed to the sun. Because if you think about it, when it's hot, what do people who have long hair do when it's hot? Do they let that stuff keep falling in their neck? No, they tie that mess up in their head. But unfortunately, for white people, their hair don't stay up. Once they take that mess down, it comes falling down. But guess what? As we as black people we do. We can do this and our hair stays straight up. Right? Because where we from, we in a hot region that our neck, when it gets hot, our neck can't have hair on it. We have naturally, our hair naturally goes up. And when we take the bun out, it stays up because it's hot. But Europeans, when they from the cold region, they need the back of their hair or the back of their neck covered up. But when black women look in the mirror today and look at these naps that God has blessed them with, they see it's a curse and they got to spend hundreds of dollars to cover that mess up. I know I conjured myself when I called it a mess, but you get what I'm saying. Right? Anyway, a net worth. It's a shame because the average net worth of the single black woman is $5. Can somebody explain that to me? If your average net worth is $5, where are you getting the rest of your money to buy $100 weeds from? Where you getting the rest of your money to pay somebody to braid that fake mess in your head? Where you getting the rest of that money from? Let's see. I can sell my food stamps. If I have $300, there you go. 150. Bam! I got that weed. Go hook my cousin up. Go tell my cousin, braid this mess up. There I go. But guess what? Meanwhile, the agent who views you as scum of earth had got that $150 for your synthetic weed. Right? Shame, man. That's an outright shame. But anyway, speaking of weed, that's what I'm going to talk about now, too. Because I was looking at weave, and it's crazy because you spend all this money on weave, and a lot of people don't even know what they put in their hair. See, a lot of women will talk about Nicki Minaj, Pamela Anderson putting all this fake stuff on their body. But guess what? Did you understand? Do you know what synthetic hair is actually made of? You know synthetic hair has no human hair in it? Synthetic hair is actually made of plastic fibers. And a lot of them plastic fibers made from the same material they make artificial buttocks and artificial titties. So when you get Nicki Minaj and say she fake because she got fake booties and fake titties, you got the same material but on top of your dome. You understand me? And it's just made to look like hair and not a bump or booty cheek. Alright? So it'd be very hypocritical for the black woman to wear weave or synthetic weave through her hair and then go on TV and say Nicki Minaj is fake because she got a fake booty. But basically, you got the same material right up on your dome because you bearers of the good nappy hair that God put into your skull. You bearers of that DNA God put into your skull. Now I tell you, go up to heaven, slap God in his face, say, God, you shouldn't have gave us this nappy hair. Something's wrong with you. You made a mistake putting this nappy hair on my head. Now getting back to the Brazilian hair. Because for some reason black women think Brazilian hair make them look like they got Brazilian hair. But what you don't realize is that Brazilian hair, synthetic hair, is all made in Asia. Ain't no Brazilians in Asia. Ain't no Brazilian in Asia. Where did they get this Brazilian hair from? Well, let me explain it to you. I explained to you where Brazilian hair comes from. And if you don't believe me, go check it out. Brazilian hair, basically, what it starts off is that in Asia, they were using actually human hair, but because the demand for the Brazilian hair is so high, they actually have to take goat hair, and they take some Asian hair, and they mix it up and become what we call Brazilian hair. It's called the Brazilian hair scam, meaning that what they're selling you as Brazilian hair is not Brazilian hair at all. It's actually goat hair that they mix up with a little Asian hair. You understand me? It's kind of like if we say, I want some chow mein from the store, and this might be a nasty illustration, but I want some chow mein from the Chinese store, right? Everybody wants chow mein from the Chinese store, but because the noodles is in short supply, they say, what can we use to look like noodles that we gonna sell these people? Oh, let's go get some worms and put that in there with the little noodles that we have and say this is chow mein. When actually it's nothing but worms. And you see, so what they sell as Brazilian hair is nothing but goat hair mixed with Asian hair. Now the nasty thing about this is occasionally they use some horse hair. And the rumor or the little joke that you say when you got horse hair, that's partially true. Because again, the demand for Brazilian hair has become so high in recent years that they're actually running out of hair to make. So they got to use horse hair. And if you look at the horses behind, when the horse go take a dump, do the horses wipe their behind? Do that tail go between them butt cheeks when they sit down? When the horse goes take a dump and sit down, do they wipe their behind? So that means if you put Brazilian hair in your head and your hair stink, you know why. Because that's horse hair. That's a tail that they cut off a horse and put on a synthetic hair. Now I know that's not everything, so you can say I'm lying right now, but in occasional situations, they can use horsehair. I mean, you got to get it from somewhere. Who can make this up? Who can make it up that they just use horsehair? Now, they might have blew it out of proportion, just like I say, Asian people eat rats. Now, not Asian people, all Asian people eat rats, you understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, that rumor started somewhere in truth. Just like the fact that some weave is made from horsehair. That started off in truth. Not all, but some do. But how do you know? Were you in the factory when they made that Brazilian or horsehair? No. So you basically don't know what it's made from. They could have took thread, black thread, and just sold it as hair. How do you know? You weren't in the factory. All you know is what they put on the label and sold it to you. But black women go broke buying this mess. They get their checks on the first of the month, the EBT cards, and the first thing they do, not the baby diapers. Oh no. No, we don't need no babies don't need no diapers. I mean, just turn them jokers inside out. You can use diaper 2 times, right? Just when you think they need to go pee, take that diaper off, go sit on the toilet, and hope they didn't pee. There you go. You got a diaper for an extra whole week. But I gotta get my fake hair. Not to the grocery store when you get your money. No, a lot of black women, first place they go, to the hair place. The kids are suffering. Woman hair look all good. Daughter hair, little baby girl hair, look like Kuta Kinte, then got electrocuted. Somebody tried to relax his electrocuted throat and just put barrettes on the rest of the hair that they didn't know how to push down. But meanwhile, mommy got her hair all hooked up. And so what's the point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make out of all this. There's no point I'm trying to make. There's no point at all. The whole point is, it's a shame when I read today that African Americans spent $507 billion on beauty products alone. And basically, when you're trying to cover something up on your body, a lot of times it doesn't have to do, it has more to do with the insecurity and something you're trying to cover up than actually making a statement. Because if I'm putting makeup on my face, makeup was originally intended to cover up blemishes. Today, people take makeup to draw things on their face. But the difference is, they don't go broke doing it. You understand what I'm saying? A black woman go broke trying to keep her hair dead, so she don't go out with this so-called curse on her hairdo. And that's the problem in the black community, is low self-esteem and a hatred of how we look and a hatred of ourselves. As Malcolm X said, who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate yourself? Who said this was a curse? Who said there was something wrong with this texture of hair? Who said that? But you might not be able to comb it straight through, but it's hair, man. No need to spend $507 billion when we don't even afford our own home. You understand me? See, when it comes to net worth, that's something that you own. And dudes do it too. And I can speak to the dudes too. If I go walk down the street with $200 pair of shoes, but I'm still living with my mama, something is wrong. I don't own no home, but I own shoes. I got a cell phone, but I spend so much money on my cell phone, I can't even pay the bill. So I got a cell phone, and I can't use it next month because I spent all my money on the cell phone. Y'all black people ain't got nothing to match, man. You got weed, but ain't got no electricity to get that hot comb on.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. That's my wave for the night. And next time you look in the mirror and think this is a curse or embarrassment, just understand. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't no sense of us spending no $507 million if it ain't going to a house. If it ain't going to your kids' education. If it ain't something you can take and sell it as an asset. Or something that put into your estate. Because I'm spending $200 on something I'm just going to take out and throw away when I get through with it. Shoot, you must be smoking.
Not today.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Alright, anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching.